The Caribbean Sea glows under the night sky as U.S. warships move silently through the dark waters. Their radar systems sweep the horizon, searching for faint traces of movement. High above, an MQ-9 Reaper drone hovers at 40,000 feet, its sensors locked on a suspicious speedboat racing through the waves. Below, an MH-60 Seahawk attack helicopter sits ready on a flight deck, rotors idle but armed to the teeth. Tonight, this combination of air and sea power will hunt a narco-terrorist vessel carrying tons of illicit cargo. This is how the U.S. military uses amphibious warships, drones, and helicopters together to hunt and destroy the fast, elusive boats of Venezuela's powerful drug cartels. Coordinated sea and air operations. Every mission starts with coordination. Amphibious warships and destroyers act as floating command centers, equipped with radar, communication hubs, and strike capabilities. From here, orders are relayed to aircraft and drones spread across hundreds of miles. MQ-9 Reaper drones circle high above, scanning vast stretches of ocean for any signs of activity. They use powerful electro-optical cameras and infrared sensors capable of identifying a single boat engine from miles away. The moment a suspicious vessel appears, that data is instantly transmitted to nearby warships. Those warships, often supported by destroyers, deploy MH-60 Seahawk helicopters for closer inspection or direct assault. Together, this forms a synchronized network, a system where real-time intelligence meets rapid, multi-directional firepower. Drones locate, warships coordinate, helicopters strike. It's a modern version of maritime warfare, blending precision technology with human skill. Inside the launch process of the MH-60 Seahawk, the operation begins deep inside the amphibious ship's command center. Intelligence officers analyze satellite imagery, intercepted communications, and radar returns. When a vessel is flagged as a likely narco-terrorist target, preparations for launch begin almost immediately. On the flight deck, crew members move swiftly, checking the Seahawk's weapons, fuel levels, and systems. Its rotors unfold from their compact position, a clever design that allows these helicopters to fit inside tight hangars aboard ships. Moments later, with a powerful roar, the Seahawk lifts off vertically into the sky, guided by the ship's air traffic control tower. Once airborne, the helicopter climbs to operational altitude and heads toward the coordinates sent by the command center. The pilots, aided by advanced radar and infrared imaging systems, scan the water below for any fast-moving boats that match the profile of narco-traffickers. How the Seahawk hunts its targets. The Seahawk search system is a masterpiece of technology. It combines surface radar, infrared optics, and communication links with drones and warships to create a full live picture of the ocean surface. Every heat signature, every moving object, is tracked and analyzed in real time. When the Seahawk locks onto a target, often a small, fast-moving speedboat, it immediately transmits that information back to the warship and the drone hovering above. The target's position, speed, and trajectory are all calculated within seconds, allowing for a precise and coordinated strike. Once the green light is given, the Seahawk prepares for attack. From its pylons hang AGM-114 Hellfire missiles, laser-guided weapons designed to destroy targets swiftly and accurately. These missiles can lock onto a boat, follow its movements, and strike it even at high speed across rough water. But the Seahawk doesn't rely on missiles alone. For close-range engagements, it's armed with heavy machine guns, including the GAU 16.50 caliber minigun mounted near the cabin doors. These guns can unleash devastating bursts of fire capable of shredding through the hulls of narco boats trying to flee or evade missile strikes. From long-range precision strikes to close-quarters fire support, the MH-60 Seahawk is designed to dominate every level of maritime interdiction. Why use a helicopter when a drone can strike too? At first glance, one might wonder, why use a helicopter at all when a drone like the MQ-9 Reaper can loiter for 24 hours, strike with missiles, and never risk a pilot's life? The answer lies beneath the waves. The MH-60 Seahawk isn't just a missile carrier. It's also one of the most capable anti-submarine warfare platforms in the world. While drones like the Reaper can detect and strike surface targets, they can't locate or engage submarines and semi-submersibles, vessels that cartels often use to evade radar. The Seahawk, however, can. It's equipped with a dipping sonar system that lowers into the water to detect sounds made by engines or propellers. It can also deploy sonar buoys, small floating sensors that create an underwater detection grid. Once a submarine is located, the Seahawk can launch lightweight torpedoes designed to track and neutralize the target automatically. This makes the Seahawk invaluable in operations where drug cartels use narco-submarines, stealthy vessels that can carry tons of cocaine under the surface, invisible to radar and satellites, tracking the narco-terrorist speedboat. These missions are not random. Before a strike ever occurs, weeks of surveillance unfold across the Caribbean and along Venezuela's northern coast. Using a combination of human intelligence, satellite monitoring, and drone reconnaissance, U.S. forces identify suspicious routes, communication patterns, and vessel designs. The speedboats used by Venezuelan narco-traffickers are typically four-engine go-fast boats, long, narrow, and built for extreme velocity. They can reach speeds of up to 60 knots, or roughly 69 miles per hour, fast enough to outrun most patrol boats. These vessels are often painted in dull colors to blend with the sea and travel with their lights off at night to avoid detection. Once such a boat crosses from Venezuelan territorial waters into international waters, it becomes fair game for U.S. interception. Intelligence units confirm its link to a criminal organization, such as the feared Venezuelan syndicate Tren de Aragua, and authorization for engagement is prepared. Execution of the strike. When the moment comes, precision takes over. The MQ-9 Reaper drone begins tracking the target from high above, sending a constant stream of high-definition video to command centers on U.S. warships below. These command ships, part of a naval task force operating in the southern Caribbean, include amphibious assault ships, destroyers, and marine units, all ready for rapid response. From these ships, operators control the drone, guide its sensors, and prepare the strike sequence. The MQ-9's endurance allows it to shadow the speedboat for hours, observing its movements, waiting for the perfect moment. Once positive identification is confirmed and authorization granted, the Reaper closes in from altitude and fires a single AGM-114 Hellfire missile. The missile detaches silently from the drone's wing and streaks downward at supersonic speed. In seconds, it covers miles of distance, homing in on the fast-moving boat below. Within moments, a flash of light cuts through the night. The missile hits, and the speedboat is engulfed in flames. The strike is over in less than 10 seconds. How the Hellfire missile tracks and hits a moving boat. The AGM-114 Hellfire missile is one of the most advanced air-to-surface weapons ever built. Its guidance system can use laser targeting or radar tracking. In laser mode, the missile follows a reflected laser beam projected onto the target by the drone. In radar mode, it homes in on radar signals that bounce off the target, allowing it to adjust mid-flight. As the missile races toward the speedboat, the MQ-9's targeting systems constantly calculate the boat's speed, direction, and evasive maneuvers. These calculations are transmitted to the missile in real time, allowing it to anticipate where the boat will move next. The Hellfire travels at over Mach 1, roughly 760 miles per hour, far faster than the speedboat below. Even if the boat changes course, the missile's onboard computer adjusts instantly. In the final seconds of flight, the missile locks onto the heat signature of the vessel's engines and strikes with pinpoint precision. The combination of the drone's long-range surveillance and the missile's speed makes it nearly impossible for any fast-moving maritime target to escape once locked in. The power of integration. What makes these missions so effective isn't just the technology itself. It's how everything works together. Drones maintain a bird's-eye view for hours, tracking targets and providing live data. Warships serve as the command backbone, coordinating the strike, managing communications, and deploying helicopters. Meanwhile, Seahawks bring flexible, close-range firepower and anti-submarine capabilities. This integration creates what the U.S. Navy calls networked dominance, a system in which every platform, from drones to destroyers, works as one cohesive force. It allows the U.S. to patrol thousands of miles of coastline and intercept narco-trafficking vessels before they ever reach open waters. A battle beneath the waves. While much of this battle happens on the surface, the true cat-and-mouse game unfolds beneath the waves. Narco-submarines, built in hidden jungle workshops, can travel thousands of miles with multi-ton drug cargo. They are quiet, stealthy, and almost invisible to radar. But with dipping sonar, magnetic anomaly detectors, and torpedoes, Seahawks and their accompanying ships can track and neutralize them before they disappear beneath the horizon. As technology evolves, so does the fight. The U.S. Navy continues to experiment with new drone technologies, including autonomous underwater vehicles and AI-driven surveillance systems. These tools will soon enhance operations even further, identifying threats faster, striking with more precision, and minimizing risks to personnel. Yet at its core, every operation still depends on human expertise. Pilots, sailors, analysts, and Marines working together across air, land, and sea. Their coordination turns raw intelligence into action, transforming invisible threats into precise, calculated victories. From the dark waters of the Caribbean to the skies above Venezuela, the U.S. military's blend of warships, drones, and helicopters represents the cutting edge of modern maritime warfare. It's a system built on precision, endurance, and integration, one capable of tracking a single speedboat across thousands of miles and striking it within seconds. In this silent war against narco-terrorism, every radar ping, every drone feed, and every helicopter launch plays a part in a much larger strategy. A demonstration of how air, sea, and technology merge to create unstoppable force projection across the world's oceans. Thanks for watching. Please like the video, press the subscribe button, and also drop your thoughts in the comments section.